So today in the session, right, we are just going to see about the what is SQL, what as a SQL developer we have to do, and what's the purpose of doing a certification right here, and what are the different kind of roles as a SQL developer. So the agenda is like about the SQL, the career path related to it, the skills kit as a SQL developer. I need to have the type of certification that will help us. So what is SQL actually? So the basic abbreviation about the SQL is nothing but a structured query language. So it is a kind of a language which is primarily used for querying the data. It is mainly for retrieving data from a database, for manipulating data, like inserting a data, updating a data, deleting any data inside a database, and for storing the data. So primarily, this SQL structured query language has been used in a relational database kind of a setup, where we will have a database and we will have a tables inside. So this SQL query language, structured query language, is primarily used for retrieving data from the. So why it is said to be a relational database? So it's not independent; it is related. We have multiple tables inside a database, and each and every table has been related to each other using key or a constraint. So what this RDBMS, that is the relational database, mainly like Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, Teradata, Sybase, these kind of database we have, which is adapted to this. What does and yeah?
I think there is some background noise or some echo noise is there. So you just work on it.
Yeah, which everyone or is on mute or?
I think there is some echo noise. Echo is there. You can just work on it and it will be perfect.
Is it fine right now?
Yeah, it's sounds like now it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you. So this basically, right, this RDBMS, we have this Oracle, MySQL, and other kind of database, which is primarily adapted to this relational database management system. Okay. So basically, right, we have another thought like what is SQL? We just saw what is SQL. It is a structured query language and another kind of stuff that we use in the RDBMS. So what a SQL developer will do using this SQL query? So primarily, right, as a SQL developer, we have to just build a database system, based on the requirement. We just build a database system, and inside the database, as a SQL developer, we used to create tables. So inside the table, a table is nothing but is a formation of rows and columns, multiple rows and multiple columns you can have in a table. So data will be primarily stored in the table. So we can manipulate the data. As a SQL developer, we have to manipulate it. We can insert it or update or delete it. So we can just manipulate those data and also maintain the tables we have in the database that we have created. So in order to maintain a database, we have multiple primary functions. We can just look for it on the slides. As I said, right, another one more point is like, as a SQL developer, right, you are a technical person, so you know about how to create and how to maintain a database and other kind of stuff. But in order to get a complete requirement from a non-technical person, a technical person need to have a complete interaction with a non-technical person to get the complete understanding of the data. Then only based on that we can just create our database So for example, if you take any Amazon kind of a website, and they will tell like, I just want to, these are the kind of data that will be available in our Amazon. Then we are just going to create one table for users who are going to log in into Amazon and post that we will just have a product kind of a table in which we have multiple products in that table. And we will have a category kind of a table in which we will just categorize the type of data product we have inside the table. So these are the kind of conversion of non-technical data into technical data, technical terms. So for that, we will primarily write a mapping specification document, which will help us to do a proper development without any hesitation and without any confusion. Okay, guys, let me know if you have any queries in between. If you are not able to understand anything, so that you can just stop me at where I am. I can just clearly explain what it is. Okay. So we saw earlier, right, in the 2 slides back, as a database SQL developer. So this is tightly integrated with the skills as SQL developer. So we can, as of now, we have a complete understanding of what is a SQL, and it is a structured query language, and it is primarily used in RDBMS kind of a system. In RDBMS, we will have a database, and we will have tables, we have views, functions, stored block, and multiple artifacts are available inside a database. So as in a database management, right, what we are doing is like it provides a centralized view of data. So it's like an administration kind of role that a database data management will be done. So as a data management, we will ensure the security of the data, integrity of data, uniformity of the data, the point of administration and all. So concurrence also will be checked. We have to have multiple users who will be accessing a database in order to control all them, centralizing all them, and providing the right privileges across users, across multiple locations is the primary work of a data management. Okay. And as a software programming, the skills that will help us as a SQL developers like querying languages. So we just need to have the querying language kind of a skill which will help us to be a SQL developer. And server development. These are the opportunities that a SQL person who is related to DB will help us to have. So in server management, we just have like on-prem databases like Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server, where these everything database and other kind of things will be created on a server, and it will be maintained on a server actually. So in order to look for the network securities and other kind of maintaining those kind of the hardware and software problems and network problems will be handled in the server development and maintenance. So and one more thing is like problem solving skills. That is primarily important as a SQL developer. Why? Because as I said, right, we earlier spoke about a technical person has to get a requirement from a non-technical person. While they are getting, they will just tell in a layman term, okay, for example, these customers who are not having this kind of products, I don't want to see the report. Rather, I just want to see people who just order only sports shoes in the Amazon website. Then I have to write a query which will help me to arrive at the solution. So that is the kind of a problem solving, effective writing of SQL queries there. So that's where the problem solving skills is much important here. And we have a fifth thing as a T-SQL. What is T-SQL primarily? So it is basically like transact SQL. So what is transact SQL is a set of programming extensions from Sybase and Microsoft. Don't worry much about it, which will help us to integrate or interact with the relational database. It's nothing but if you have a SQL query for inserting, updating, and deleting certain records, we just have supporting functions like declaring a local variable, creating a if class, and doing a while loop. These kind of activities and functions are also associated. So transact SQL. So these are the transaction kind of set of variables, set of command lines that has been used, which will help the SQL to work much more effectively. So that is associated with each and every database that we work on. Okay. And as we look forward, we have a process enhancement. What this process enhancement will be doing, like we have a database and multiple things. So leveraging the process compared to what we're doing currently. So going forward, the table data volume will be increasing, number of columns will be increasing. So how we are going to handle these kind of stuff. So we have these are the skills, and we have techniques to do all these kind of stuff. We can develop these kind of skills as a SQL developer. I hope you guys clear, right? Okay, I am understanding all these skills. I have all these skills. I am clear about these skills. Then doing the skills, what are the positions as a SQL developer? That is a big question, right? End of the day, which position I can apply for, and what are the types of position that will be available if I know a complete SQL knowledge. So you could see my slide, right? It's like database administration. So we in the earlier slide we just saw about the DBMS, database management system. So in that I said like we have to work on the data integrity, security, concurrency, uniform data administration, and some tasks like change management, performance monitoring, backing up of data, recovery, security. So these kind of skills will form, and this is what a DB will perform. We have it. So as a DB administrator, I will administrate in the database that is provided to us. Okay. So the main work of a DB administrator is to administrate the management services and the database. Okay. Moving on next to the database developer. So as a database developer, how I can create a database, how I can create a table in it, how I can model the database, how can I automate the process of writing a database, how can I write a stored procedure. So these are the main skills that as a database developer. And if you look at a database developer and a ETL developer, it's not having a huge value of difference, but almost same with a certain line of difference. As the ETL developer, what we will do is like we have multiple database, right? As we said, we have cloud database, on-prem database. So we extract data from multiple forms and load it in multiple database and multiple tables in multiple systems. So in what does ETL mean is like you extract data from one system to another, transform it, and load it. ETL, extract, transform, and load it. Okay. So what we are doing here is like we will extract data from a database or file or any system we have, and then we transform it. We will mine the data, mining those data, massaging those data, and preparing those data and loading into a database. So why we are doing this process, mining, transforming, preparing this data in order to have a data in a complete readable, easy format that will be consumed further by the consumers, business, application, and by other systems. So this is the main work as a ETL developer. Moving on next to the BI developer, right? Business intelligence developer. So business intelligence developer also work with data. So this business intelligence mainly focus on creating Tableau kind of reports and other Power BI kind of reports from the data we load into their database. So which will help in getting the analysis out of what we are doing it currently and how we are 4 years back and how we are currently today. That's the main advantage and use of a BI developer. So these are the kind of reporting kind of knowledge is much more needed for the BI developer. And as you all know, BI administrator, handling and centralizing these kind of process across multiple enterprise and application will form a BI administrator. And one thing that I left in the career path is the data scientist. So as a data scientist, what I'm going to do is like the primary career path as a data scientist is like you should have both the domain and the domain knowledge, that is the business knowledge, as well as the technical knowledge, which is much more important for them. Why? Because a data scientist will take the data from our end, and what they will do is like they develop algorithms and they will train their models. And here comes machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, and these kind of stuff. So down the line, to predict any customer who is going to leave or who is going to no more enrolled for our company, or who is going to leave from our business, and how is our report going to look in down the line after 5 years or 10 years. Based on the current data, they will predict few things. That's the major work of a data science, and this is the ultimate role in the SQL or a database world, because they are complete experience and expertise on certain path will lead to a data scientist. Any questions? So far good, right? Yes or no? Can anyone unmute and tell me? Okay. I hope you guys are with me. Moving on to the next slide. Okay. So these are the kind of career we have. So next, moving on to the certification part of a SQL developer. So in this certification part, what is certification and why I need to do a certification? That's the primary question we have, right? What is the purpose of doing a certification? So it's nothing but it's, as the statement explains, it's the stamp of excellence. So for example, if you are certified, then it is understood that you are mastering in that area. If you are Oracle certified, then it's mean you are mastered in Oracle area. That's certification speaks more than what you work there. So it will help you to stand out in where you are. Okay? That's the main purpose of certification, and helps you to get hired. Obviously, when you are excellent in certain things and when you are certified in certain areas for it, then you are obviously going to get hired there. So if you have 20 people that who have applied for it, and if you are certified, only 2 people are certified, they're primarily going to look for the certified people, and your CV is going to get shortlisted very easily. So that's how it helps you to get hired. Okay. So when you are getting hired easily and still you are certified, then it will substantially going to increase your pay. So the more the so when you have a very good valid certification here, that will the professional environment, then obviously you are going to pay very good level. And clear corporate requirements. So it will overcome the corporate requirements that we have by doing onboarding kind of a process. So this is the advantage of having certification that we are seeing right now. What about certification? How to do the certification? What advice to be certified? Right. Here comes the knowledge about a specific domain or specific database. If you want to be an Oracle certified, then you have to need a complete architecture and other kind of stuff, a complete understanding and knowledge that will enrich for your complete understanding, and which will enrich your career. That's the kind of a knowledge that you have to be certified. Plus project. Knowledge alone is not going to help you at any point in time. You have to convert it into a useful product. That is the outcome as a fruitful project. So you have to work in a project, a certain scenarios, a real-time project that comes in your hand. You have to just have when you work on projects, right? When you apply the skills on the project, then you come up with multiple questions like whether it works out or not, how it's going to come out. So you are going to learn from multiple mistakes. So that's how it will groom you when the knowledge and the project is getting associated. Okay. So what are the type of certification that are currently available? So we have Oracle, as you all know, like Oracle certified professional is available, which is much more standard, and MySQL database administrator and Oracle database 12C administrator. So administrator comes along with the DBA kind of role, and the DBA will be doing this DBA based kind of role that will help us to have a certified path actually. And when you are just looking for a Microsoft kind of database that you want to learn it, sorry, and then we are just going for a Microsoft certificate. So primarily, my suggestion is like when you are getting certified, and then if you want to be a Oracle certified, then just go to Oracle site and just do their certification. If you want to be Microsoft certified, then go to a Microsoft website because it's their product and their certification is going to help you to move forward. It's not about some other site or some other certification, a learning course kind of thing which will provide you a certification going to help you have a professional certification in your hand always, which will help you always. And job trends and salary. As a, so there is no doubt about it. Basically, like it's the future oil. So everyone are revolving, all industries, enterprise is revolving around the data. Its scope and its opportunities are really going to be high. So on an average, in India, they are paying 7 lakhs per annum, whereas in United States, they are just paying some $2K per year. So who is going to hire this? So each and it's not only restricted to this slide. I could say it's beyond. So there's no organization who is ignoring data. Data is everything. So everyone is working in data. Everyone is handling data, and that's going to be everything. So Uber or whatever it is, Amazon or LinkedIn or Netflix, Instagram, whatever it is, every organization is currently using hiring for these kind of SQL developers, database developers, ETL developers, DBAs, BI, business intelligence administrators and developers, and they are all hiring it. Okay. Okay. So we have seen from what it is and how it is, how a person is going to use it and other kind of stuff, right? And how we are going to get certified and the importance of certification. So how the learning path is going to be. So initially the first, so when you want to achieve your success, right, which is then you have to take one step at a time. So this chart explains you clearly on the note. So just get started and just read about, understand about the SQL architecture and about deploying, modifying, and that is the skill set that is required in the SQL environment. And the third is going to be a DBA components, more about the DBA components associated with it, and the SQL Server tools that we are using. Just know about that one as well. And based on the skills and knowledge you have, just do a project at the milestone number 5, so which will help you to understand better, and this knowledge and project will help you to get certified. And then you can just put your curriculum at any part of the world so that it will help you to get your required job. And investment in knowledge always pays special interest. Okay. So guys, that's all my presentation is about. Do you have any doubts currently with respect to this? Are you guys with me? Anyone there? Yes? No? Sweta? Charles? Can you hear me?
So Selvin, if you're done, I can take over.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I will stop sharing my screen. Yeah, I think it's done, right? Stop sharing, right?
Thank you. Hey guys, this is Charles Christopher. Well, I'm an advisor and a career counselor. I've been doing this for 13 years now. So I'm going to take you through the program where exactly you can find all the details with regards to SQL and what are the other programs you can get yourself into. So if you have any questions, non-technical, I'm not a technical guy. With regards to the program or the schedule, pricing, I'll explain everything. So if you have any questions, I will definitely answer everybody's questions before the end of the session. Well, here we are on the homepage. All I'm doing is typing in SQL. And let's quickly get into the first program, which says Microsoft SQL Certification Training. So the first thing that we notice here is in collaboration with Microsoft. So this particular program is collaborated with Microsoft. So the course content is designed by them, which is of course, no doubt, best in the industry because SQL belongs to Microsoft. Now, 16 hours of instructor-led training. So let's take a look at it. What is it that you'll be getting trained in the 16 hours of duration? Now, these are all the skills that you'll be able to acquire once you complete the program. So here we are, where you can see the list of modules in detail, which is going to take 16 hours of instructor's time in order to complete. Module 1, Introduction to the subject itself, Introduction to SQL. So anybody has a question or back of your mind, am I going to get trained from the basic? The answer is yes, you'll be literally trained from the very basic to advanced step by step. And every module, you can take a look at it. You see the subtopics covered in each and every module. So now exactly you know where to find the list of the topics or the modules which is going to be covered. Now these are all the modules, guys, from the very basic to advanced, step by step. Now moving further, SQL projects. Now these are the real time industry projects that you're going to have a hands-on experiences on. But this is very, very important because if you see any job requirements, they ask for experience. So do not mistake, they don't care which company you worked before, IBM or Microsoft, they don't care. All they care is, do you have hands-on experience? So these are the real-time industry projects, which is going to give you enough hands-on experience equivalent to 6 months to 2 years, depending upon how many projects you practice. So this is very, very important in order to become proficient with the technology, in order to land a job or clear the interviews during the technical round. Because during the interview, nobody's going to ask you what is a rational database. They're going to ask you when you're using SQL or queries to work on rational database, what are the challenges you faced and how did you overcome those challenges? No YouTube video or no Google is going to answer such questions. Only you can answer such questions if you practice hands-on project, guys. So you exactly will be in a very comfortable seat to answer such questions because you completed the projects by yourself in the first place. So we are going to train you everything in a practical manner with exercises, assignments, and hands-on. We are also going to show you where you can access the lab for you to play and practice. And not to worry, even if you're stuck while practicing a project, we have a technical team who works around the clock who's going to help you, guide you, and assist you. Now, moving further, this is the course completion certificate, guys, issued by Intellipaat, acknowledged by Microsoft Partner Network. So this will be rewarded to you on completion of the course and assignments. Assignments will be evaluated. So only then you get to know what are the areas you're lacking and what are the areas you need to improve. And this is the course completion certificate. Well, let's talk about Intellipaat. Well, Intellipaat is in business for over 7 years. We cater to 55 different countries. We have over 650,000 to 700,000 learners throughout the globe. And we are the only company to have a lot of collaborations like IBM, Microsoft, IIT, Harvard Business, and EC Council, IIBA, lot many collaborations. And we are the only company to offer you a lifetime access, even with the live instructor, guys. So even with the live instructor, you can attend as many batches for lifetime. So let's say you started the training, but you happen to discontinue for some personal or professional reasons. No problem. We have a fresh batch every weekends. You just need to redo the program again as many times as you want, even with the live instructor. So we offer you a lifetime access. So totally interactive. Any questions you have, you're free to ask the instructor. One-on-one doubt resolution sessions, again mentioned on writing. So any questions will definitely be answered end of the session. So every course, or rather every session, 20 to 30 minutes of the time is dedicated for question and answers. So whatever your questions are will not be left unattended. You'll definitely get answers to whatever questions you have before the session ends. So live recorded videos of your own classroom is also added to your account, guys, for your reference. Because come on, humanly, it's impossible for you to recollect 3 hours of lecture on Saturdays and Sundays. So instead of trying to recollect what you learned, just watch your own recorded videos, which is given to you for your reference. Now, let's talk about job assistance. Well, job assistance works in 3 steps. Step one is we are going to rework on your resume. We are going to make sure your resume looks much more presentable. Step two is we are going to prepare you for the interview with a list of mock question and answers. So even before you attend the interview, you have a firm understanding of what sort of technical questions you might come across during the interview. And the final step is we have tied up with 400 plus hiring partners, mainly focusing in India, US, and Northern America. So instead of just marketing your resume on an open source platform like Indeed or even LinkedIn, you can also market your resume on Intellipaat job portal. So your possibilities of lining up interviews literally increases. So this is the job assistance we provide to you guys. Now let's discuss about the pricing. You see, we have two modes of training: self-paced, which is pre-recorded videos, along with downloadable PDF materials, whereas online is live instructor-led training. So website offers 10%, guys. So you can WhatsApp me on either of my WhatsApp numbers or drop me an email to charles.christopher@intellipaat.com. So you get a flat 30% discount, guys. And I just have one coupon with me, which is only for the webinar attendees who are attending the webinar today and purely on a first come first serve basis. So to discuss about your requirement or to have an idea which program is the right fit for you, I am an advisor and a career counselor, been doing this for 13 years. WhatsApp me on my WhatsApp numbers, either US or Indian WhatsApp number. Let me try to understand you and help you in the right direction. And then, of course, help you save your money, guys. So let's discuss about the schedule. So before discussing the schedule, I have a couple of programs to show you because this webinar has a mixed match of audience from freshers to experienced people, people who are experienced in IT, people who are experienced in non-IT. You want to get into IT from non-IT? I don't know. So based on your background, what is your current package? Which region you're from? Are you working in IT or non-IT? If you're in IT, which technology you're working on? Based on multiple factors, I will be in a position to guide you in the right direction. So this is one program which is business analyst master program. So this is a techno-functional role. That means you will be responsible for the business development part of it, along with technical insights. So you get to learn SQL, CBAP, Agile, Business Analyst, Tableau, which is again a reporting and visualization tool, and the mathematical optimizing for business problems and capstone project. So this is in collaboration with IBM and Microsoft, guys. The only difference this program and the SQL program which we went through is the duration is more because this has lot many other courses, and the pricing is more. But in terms of the projects or exercises or assignments, it's literally same. You'll have more projects to deal with because there are multiple programs involved in it. The pricing and duration is more, guys. Rest everything literally the same. So for this program, you get a flat 50% discount. Again, I just have one coupon, and I don't know who to recommend this program. Like I told you, I need to know you personally. So only then I will be able to guide you in the right direction. This is for Business Analyst Master Program. And I have one more program to show you and discuss. Let's see. This is the one. Business Intelligence Master Program. So this is all the best BI reporting tools available in the market, guys. So you might be wondering, is MS SQL enough? That depends. I would say definitely not, because MS SQL is literally like a pillar. If you're proficient with MS SQL, you can become an expert in any BI reporting visualization tools. Now, there are more than 90% of the companies who uses not just one tool, but 3 to 4 different tools. So this is all the best BI reporting tools available in the market, which has MS SQL, Power BI, Tableau, Azure Data Factory, which is also called as SQL on Cloud, MSBI, Informatica, which is the ETL tool. So depending upon the job role that you're applying for, they don't want you to know just SQL. They want to know whether you have Tableau, you have Power BI, whether you know ETL tool. That is what the requirement is, guys. So this is a combination of 9 courses. 6 courses are online with live instructor, and 3 courses are self-paced. And you get a Microsoft course completion certificate. And the only difference is again the pricing and the duration, guys. So if you WhatsApp me, I will be able to guide you in the right direction. Again, you get 50% discount, guys, for Business Intelligence Master Program. So in order for me to guide you which program is best, please WhatsApp me on my US or Indian number. Let's discuss about your career. And then, of course, I'll be able to help you save your money. There are people who also wants to get into data analytics master program. Let me just show you that. So we come across many programs, data analytics, sorry. So here we are. So this particular program has SQL, CBAP, Agile, Business Analyst, Tableau, and the Business Analyst Capstone project. So this is Business Analyst. So let me just try to find Data Analytics Master Program. Yeah, here we are. So this has Introduction to Data Analytics, SQL for Data Analytics, Data Science using R, Tableau, Business Analytics with Excel, the Data Analytics Capstone project, and SAS, Power BI, Advanced Excel, Statistics and Probability. These are self-paced. So it's a combination of 10 programs in collaborative with Microsoft and IBM. Again, the only difference is the cost is more and the duration is more. That's it. So you get 50% discount even for this. So you just need to WhatsApp me to get the discount coupon and also for me to guide you into the right program. So this is for Data Analytics Master Program. So any questions you have for me, guys, please drop your queries. Any questions so far? Okay, I don't see any questions. So let's proceed. So if you're in India, please follow the website timings. It's very accurate and it clearly says IST. You can follow the website timings for weekday or weekend batches. But if you're in the US or Northern America, guys, the weekday batch is Monday to Thursday. That is 4 days a week. And the timings will be 9:30 in the night Eastern Standard Time to 11:30 in the night Eastern Standard Time. So Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 4 days a week. This will be your schedule. And weekend batch schedule will be Saturday and Sunday, guys. And the schedule will be 10:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time to 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. So this will be a schedule. You can take a screenshot or you can make a note of it. So any questions, guys? So I see that you don't have any questions. Now you know where to find the details for the program or who to reach to talk to an advisor to get to know which program is the best route to take. So thank you so much for attending today's webinar, and I wish each and everyone a great day ahead. Cheers. Bye-bye.